Wow, this looks great!
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
So welcome to our graduation exhibition. This year, the theme for the Art Management and Art Education department is Travelers. And Art Education this year wants to research how to connect tradition with the future. So how to bring traditional techniques into our future generations' education. And then for Art Management, we want to study how to connect the art world into the society and like how to build a constant dialogue between the two.
That sounds amazing. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. Wow, I like all the titles of these pieces.
They're really interesting. What do you think about this one? The study of Congolese cultural and artistic institution, confusion and struggle in post-colonial Africa.
Oh, yeah, let's read about it.
And this is a collection of documents that they researched. I think it's really interesting how the Chinese students get to like study and research about very contemporary topics, especially from an art management point of view.
Wow, the graduate students' pieces look great too.
Yeah, so we are at the graduate students section, and I think this one is also pretty interesting. The historical evolution and curatorial practice of Chinese feminist art exhibition.
Wow, 1990 to 2024.
Oh yeah, that's such a broad spectrum. I think it covers a lot of content. I don't think you really hear about it a lot.
Yeah, it's a nice work to see them like really highlight and focus on this pieces. And putting all the resources here together.
Yeah, I think it's also a really good resource for future students, for sure. Here we are in the Art Education Undergrad section, and every student has to prepare 3 things. The first one is a video, then an artwork, and then a curriculum plan.
I see. And this project looks like it's working with Warsaw weavers from the Yunnan region.
Yeah.
And she invited different people online to contribute ideas of if they were coming of age, what would they want to have on their textile. So I think these are actually contributions and designs from all sorts of people that she contacted and found online. Which I think is a really beautiful combination of like a traditional weaving method working with folks that are coming from a long lineage of folk tradition while also incorporating some dreams and wishes of young contemporary people.
What I really think is worth noticing is how some art education students also have a really contemporary approach.
Yeah, I agree. Lin Xiaotau's work here is really thought-provoking. I really enjoy the map that she's constructed out of a wooden bed frame, porcelain with barcodes on them, as well as street graphics. It really makes me rethink a map of the city and the way that consumerism, consumption do change the way we move through and experience the city today.
Definitely, and also like the videos are really interesting and like how she learns about how people interact with the city and how they perceive it, and it's really interesting.
I agree, and she's done so much great research, which you can see in the papers, but she manages to keep the installation playful by referencing pop culture, which is really a great combination.
Yeah. So this is the graduate project. This is the project and the graduation project of some students that spent some time in the Pinan village in Fujian region. So this is an ongoing project that's been going on for like over 10 years, and the teacher brings back there every year with some students, and like they try to connect the village community life together with the more educational exhibitions and activities. So I think it's really interesting how every year they get to like learn more and research more the life and traditions of these people and these villages.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, and I think the exhibitions that they bring are always super contemporary, so they get to like connect and interact contemporary with tradition.
Yeah, that's amazing. And I can really see that in this red installation that they did with threads and weaving into a big installation work in the village. It's really cool because they were talking about how within oneself, different identities you might think of as separate and conflicting can actually come together in one big weaving, just like within our communities, different people, rural, urban, contemporary, traditional, can all come together in one big weaving.
Yeah, that's great. So we're almost at the end of our exhibition, and I think this work perfectly embodies the spirit of art education. So bringing the tradition of seal engraving to our future generations, like the kids. So here the kids got to learn how to engrave their own personal stamp, and we can see how they tried here and like all their information. And I think it's really cute and really sweet.
Yeah, it's so beautiful, and I love seeing both the process they displayed about their curriculum and the results of what the kids made together. And it's cool to see here in the video too, they also use seal carving as a way to teach about the origins of the Chinese language and really put that history into the art making.
Yeah, and I think the mirrors are also pretty fun. Like it's kind of like a reflection of how tradition is still within us.
Wow, this was such a nice show. Thanks for curating all this great work for us to see and experience.
Of course, thank you for coming. You're welcome anytime. Can't wait to see how next year is gonna be.
Yeah, I can't wait.